ever noticed that the right kind of a frame around a piece of art can completely change the way that you see it? And the wrong frame can actually make the artwork look dull or distracting, where you're paying more attention to the frame than the artwork itself. The right frame can really make it come alive. Well, our thoughts work very much the same way, and how we frame them determines how we experience our lives. Welcome to Rising One Coaching. I'm Allison, your guide on this journey of lifestyle, wellness, and soulful living. And together we explore practices that nourish your body, calm your mind, and deepen your connection with spirit. Often, we let unhelpful frames shape our lives. We frame mistakes as proof that we're not good enough. We frame setbacks as signs that nothing ever works out for us. And we frame challenges as punishments instead of invitations. So one of the really wonderful things that I wanted to share with you, and some of you guys might know this from past videos if you've watched them, I own a frame shop here in Rochester, New York. It's my full-time job that I do alongside of the coaching. And when I'm working with a client, they bring in their artwork, and a huge part of my job is to assist and help them to pick the right frame to really bring out the beauty of the artwork and complement it. So, you know, if we choose a frame that's the wrong style, the wrong color, it's just going to totally take away from the artwork. And if you look at your bodies as your life, as your journey, as the artwork and the masterpiece, our thoughts are really like the frames we put around. So it makes such a difference for how we view the actual artwork and the masterpiece itself. And having the right kind of frame, the right kind of frame of mind, can really bring out the beauty of our lives and our journey. So I really wanted to share that analogy. That's why I'm having so much fun bringing in the analogy of framing our thoughts and reframing our thoughts to really bring out our best lives. So we frame challenges sometimes as punishments instead of invitations. So just like a poorly chosen frame, like I was just talking about, how that can distract from the beauty of a painting, these frames distort the truth of who we really are. So let's talk about some shifts. I have 3 shifts for you today. Shift 1 is moving from judgment into curiosity. It makes such a difference when we try this. So instead of saying, I can't believe I messed up, try saying, what is this moment teaching me? Judgment is so harsh and it slams the door on any personal growth. It says you failed, period. But curiosity gently asks, what can I learn here? For example, if you missed a deadline at work, judgment says, I'm lazy, I'm unreliable, I can't do this. Where curiosity would say, what made it hard for me to finish on time? Was I overcommitted? Did I need more rest? Did I need to ask for more support? So curiosity really takes the sting out of mistakes and turns them into our teachers, and we can grow and learn so much more about ourselves from this wonderful perspective. So why this works? When we shift to curiosity, our brain moves out of self-criticism mode and into problem-solving mode. That change literally lowers our stress hormones and makes space for solutions to appear. Fantastic. Love it. Our second shift is from problem to possibility. So when something goes wrong, notice how you're framing it. What kind of frame are you putting on it? Instead of, this is the worst thing ever, try saying, what possibility is hiding here that I can't quite see yet? Maybe a job opportunity falls through. The problem frame would say, I'll never find something that's better. But the possibility frame would say, if this door closed, maybe it's making room for a door that fits me even better. Maybe it's taking me to an even better place. Doesn't mean we ignore the feeling of disappointment, but that we don't stop there. We don't let that, keep us from looking for a bigger perspective. We widen our perspective until we can glimpse potential. Why this works? Well, the brain is wired to scan for problems to keep us safe. But if we stay there, we get stuck in fear and hopelessness. By intentionally reframing towards possibility, we activate creativity, hope, and even gratitude, one of the best high vibrational places we could be. And then that opens us to unexpected blessings. So shift number 3, from failure to feedback. So every setback in our life is teaching us. It's feedback, information that helps us to grow stronger. So just like an artist experimenting with colors, each mistake is part of creating the masterpiece. It's part of the process. So this is really interesting. Think of Thomas Edison. When he was asked about his many failed attempts to invent the light bulb, he said, "I didn't fail. I found 10,000 ways that didn't work." What a great way to look at that experience. Failure doesn't mean the end of your story. It's the brush stroke that shapes the next layer of your painting. So why this works? Well, reframing failure as feedback builds resilience. Instead of fearing mistakes, we now use them as fuel for our growth. Neuroscience shows that when we embrace mistakes as learning, our brains actually rewire faster, which makes us more adaptive and more creative. Fabulous. Love it. So, today's affirmation is, hand on heart, today I choose to reframe my thoughts with love and curiosity. I see challenges as possibilities, mistakes as lessons, and my life as a masterpiece in progress. Beautiful. Remember, just like a frame shapes how we see a piece of artwork, your thoughts shape how you experience your life. Choose frames that bring out your light and your truth, that complement your journey, that look beautiful with your beautiful life painting. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue this beautiful journey together. I love spending this time with you guys. So until next time, may your mind be clear, your body calm, and your soul connected. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Blessings.